Conception Channel podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Conception Channel podcast, brought to you by the Being Fertile program in the Instill Reproductive Wellness. I'm your host, Spence, Pentland, and today I'm very excited to be able to speak with our special guest from LadyBoss, Millie. And Millie and I connected not that long ago. I love her name because it's my dear grandma's name, and you said it was your grandma's name as well, right?
Yes, yep.
It's a family name. My Millie was the sweetest thing in the world, and you seem very sweet as well so far. So thanks for joining us, Millie.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Millie's here today to help us better understand a resource that I found. And, I'm constantly looking for resources for my patient population, and that's, and so I came across LadyBoss kind of through, inadvertently, but the more I understand about it, the more it just seems to be such a great resource, such a great community, such run from a business perspective, even really magnificently. And I know you can attest to all this because you are not just now working with LadyBoss, but you are a success story of LadyBoss.
Yes, that's right, which is the only reason I am working for LadyBoss, because of, how much it's done for me and changed my life. So, yes, absolutely. I've been on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. So, primarily, LadyBoss, if you could, because I won't do it justice, can you give it, people the Coles Notes of what LadyBoss is?
Yeah, absolutely. So, LadyBoss is a weight loss program for women. And we're like the most empowering women on the planet. And we focus on fitness, nutrition, and accountability and self-love. And so I'll just kind of tell you our mission at
Awesome.
LadyBoss.
Sure.
And so the mission of LadyBoss is to help women lose weight while loving themselves again. We help women gain back their confidence, improve the overall quality of their life, and change the health of their entire family tree. And we do this by providing the best information, products, and services possible in those three pillars: fitness, nutrition, and accountability. And we know that we are successful every time we create a complete physical and mental transformation in one of our customers. So that's our mission.
That's awesome.
And we basically, it's a trainer. Caitlin Poland is the founder, and she is the trainer for, right in your pocket: fitness, nutrition, accountability. She teaches you how to do those things on your own, and be able to do it long term, like lifestyle, no
Right.
like dieting or anything like that, like lifestyle.
Right. Yeah. She, the founder is a success story of her own herself, and that's where LadyBoss was born from my understanding, right?
Yes.
So it's a huge, I mean, its testament mostly probably lies in the amount of success stories that there are from it. I mean, you just have to go to the website to get lost in the success stories that are there. Right.
Absolutely. Thousands of women have had so much success. Thousands. So
it's crazy, right? Okay. So, and not just temporary success. I mean, so many diets can, if you crash diet, you can lose weight, but that's not success.
Right. Exactly. And I tried all that stuff myself. Before I found LadyBoss, I had weight challenges since I was in elementary school.
Okay.
And then, growing up and teenage years, adulthood, I tried everything, like, diets like keto, and I did Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig, and, I even tried the crash diets and starving myself, and
Right.
I even was bulimic at one point. So all those things that really don't offer any real solutions to your challenges and problems. Right.
So what's the size of the community that is very interactive? I know there's Facebook groups and the whole bit, but there's coaching, all kinds of things if you do step in and enroll in LadyBoss. So it's hugely supportive, and I think that's probably why most people fall off of anything, is they don't have the support and accountability.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of my missing links, was not having the support. I didn't have it in my personal life. No one was on the same page as me. And so it was really hard to do, improve your health when you don't have that support. So we do have a community on Facebook, and there's over 60,000 women now active daily. Yeah. And it's just incredible. And then, like you said, there's other realms, like the coaching programs, like the most committed LadyBosses, and it's one-on-one accountability and support with an expert coach. So there's, so many different ways, but the support in the community, seeing all those women that are doing those things you want to be doing, and, behaviors, emotions are contagious.
Yeah.
And so definitely, it's just that it's such a huge factor. So many programs can give you a meal plan, give you a workout plan, but they're not going to hold you accountable to that. It's your mindset that's going to get you to do those things. And so,
right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, I think that's kind of inadvertently how I understood more about Lady Boss. I was listening to a podcast or something. I don't exactly remember, but they're speaking about the power of the Facebook group that is part of this. And if a Facebook group has a lot of momentum like that, you can, it's like having a bunch of girlfriends at your fingertips that are going through the same thing that can help you out if you're having in a tough spot, right?
Yes, absolutely. And there's so many different kinds of women in there. There's women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And, there's stay-at-home moms. There's women. We all have our different challenges. There's women that have PCOS, hyperthyroidism, have fertility challenges. There's women that are battling cancer. And, there's women that are competing for bodybuilding competitions. And, women trying to lose 200 pounds, right?
Yeah.
So we all are different, but the same in that the fact that we want to see everyone succeed, and that, we're overcoming some of these challenges, even though we all have different challenges. That's what they are. They're challenges. And, they're none of them are bigger than us. That's for sure.
Yeah. Ourselves. Right. So, exactly. Okay. So to help people maybe understand what Lady Boss is, do you mind sharing your story of kind of where you came from and how you got into it and what the result has been?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. So I started Lady Boss a couple of years ago. And like I said before, I had weight challenges since I was a kid. And growing up, my mom, she wasn't very nice. She would call me names and stuff, and she'd always call me fat and make me diet and stuff. But all that did was just give me like a belief system that it was always going to be like that, and like That's who I was, right? So I just never really had the perception of taking care of myself, loving myself, exercising, eating healthy. I always thought I had to do like bad things to be healthy, right?
Right.
And so basically, I went up and down my whole life with my weight, and I too, had some fertility challenges, and I did get pregnant and have a baby, but my pregnancy was really traumatizing. I gained like 92 pounds, and I became pre-diabetic, and I had to go into emergency induction, and it was really traumatizing. And after I became a mom, my same habits carried over with me, and I was really struggling. I was severely depressed. I was still pre-diabetic, and I didn't lose any of my baby weight, really. I did a little bit, but I gained it all back. And so I was extremely unhealthy and unhappy as well. I was just like settling for so many areas in my life, and, laying in bed all day. And my daughter was watching me do that. So I had a breakthrough, like a turning point kind of. I had a lot, but a big one that really struck me was my employer at the time pulled me aside. I was managing a retail store, and they told me that I had bad habits, and they said, Millie, you need to like lose weight. You're kind of unhealthy. You're representing our store and our company. And,
wow.
That was really hard to hear. I didn't know how to take that at first. I wanted to quit my job and, and sue them or something.
Right,
I was really offended. Yeah. But then I went home, and I realized that they were right.
Right. And,
I was eating fast food 4 times a day. I was living off of Coke. I was just treating myself like crap. I never exercised. I told myself negative things all the time. And so I at that point, I started to make some changes. I tried to start to drink water. I tried to stop eating so much fast food. I just did the basics. We all know the basic foundations to be healthy. So I started there. And then I was on Facebook one night at home, and it was late, and I was scrolling around, and I saw this blonde girl jumping on a trampoline, and she had all this energy. I mean, she was like beautiful. She was fit and healthy, and she was so happy, and and I just, everything about her was like, oh my gosh, like I want that. I want to be like that. I want to be like her. I want to love myself and love my life. And so I looked into the program, and like I said, I had tried so many things, so I was really skeptical and heard all these testimonies, and I realized I had nothing to lose. It was a free experience to join the community, and so I did. And And when I joined, I got this trainer, and I had it like in my pocket. And I had like gym phobia. I was really nervous about going to the gym, and I did, but I'd only do cardio and stuff. And so this trainer started teaching me how to work out and like how to go to the gym and use all the machines. And I started doing more weight training, and it wasn't my gym membership that was getting me to go to the gym. It was my confidence and my empowerment that I knew what I was doing, right? And then she started teaching me about real nutrition. Everyone thinks like eating healthy, like, oh, okay, I'll just go to, Chick-fil-A and order a grilled chicken sandwich. That's healthy, right? But no, Lady Boss taught me about real nutrition and, complex carbs, healthy fats, lean proteins, and the right, times to be eating those foods, and gave me all these amazing recipes, because I was a chef before. That was one of my huge passions.
Yeah.
I love to cook, and so being able to make my own meals and recipes was like a huge thing for me. I loved that I learned to do that and make healthy pizza with my daughter, and healthy anything pretty much, and I just became so empowered with the support of the other ladies. When it got hard and I normally would have quit, they helped me to keep going, and so I lost 75 pounds. I've maintained that for about a year now. It took me 10 months to lose it. And I, gained so much more, though. I mean, it's just incredible. I go to my doctor's office, he high fives me because I'm so healthy now. And, and I'm fit. I can go shopping at any store I want. And my daughter is doing these things with me, speaking life into herself. She loves healthy food. She loves exercise. And so it really is more than just fitness and nutrition. It's, it's really about loving yourself and doing it every day, not just for like a little while, every single day.
Something sustainable and support, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
So if what I hear right is one of your major motivations was the fact that your daughter was watching you. Yeah. On learning how to be a woman, basically, right?
Right. Yeah. And I didn't realize how bad it was until I was forced to self-reflect. And then I didn't realize how bad it was until I started to change. And then I was able to look back and be like, holy crap, I can't believe I lived a life like that.
Right.
I can't believe I did those things,
Right. Well, I highlight that partly because, I believe that one of the best gifts that you can give your children, even preconception, is because you can pass along habits. That's for sure, and physiology is one of the best gifts you can give your child, either born or unborn, is your health, and call it selfish, but I call it self-full, and so this is a perfect testament to it. So, okay, so you dove into the community so deeply that now you work with LadyBoss. Yeah. So there's opportunity there too.
I just, was really active in the community, and I went to LadyBoss Live last year, which is
they have a live event? Okay. Oh, cool.
We have like a workout event, and it's amazing. And I got to meet all the cool people there, and so just my testimony, everything. I was so excited to come and work for the company. So this is a great resource. You want to lose weight and feel better about yourself, and try something that is not a crash diet, is not, is more of a lifestyle, a long-term sustainable commitment. What does LadyBoss look like? Is there steps to it, or are there different things that you can do, or products, or coaching, or can you kind of go through some of that? Yeah, definitely. So, the first step is to join the trainer, and that's where you're going to get the weekly meal plans, grocery list, recipes, workouts, even an out to eat section with like over 70 restaurants you can go out to eat, and that's like the foundation. A lot of ladies, they want to have it all figured out to start.
Right.
But in reality, you just have to start to figure it out. As you go.
Oh, I love that. That's a great quote. Okay.
And so you just, you take the foundation, and you're going to fumble, and you're going to fall, and you're going to skip a workout, or maybe eat something that you necessarily shouldn't, or whatever. But the point is that you just keep on going. So you start with that foundation, and then kind of work on your habits, work on your habits a little bit, get used to the exercise and nutrition. And then, from there, there's other things, like there's the supplements, which are amazing.
Okay.
I kind of use them off and on. They're not really they don't make results, right? But they're a bonus. And And then, there's like Ultimate Transformation Academy, which really focuses on your mindset and, recreating your identity essentially.
Right.
And then there is coaching, for ladies that just have a hard time doing the exercise and the nutrition with just the support in the community.
Right.
They need more. There is one-on-one coaching.
One-on-one.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's a 12-month program where you're pretty much going to guarantee that you're going to get to where you want to go.
Right. That's the accountability part, right?
Exactly. Expert accountability.
Yeah.
Something for everyone. You can join as a member for free. You can pay monthly. You can get a one-time lifetime membership. It's only $197, like for the rest of your life.
Oh wow, really? Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's like 38 cents a day. It's so affordable, and then the coaching is also very affordable for what it is. So
right. The lifetime thing, that's so affordable because let's face it, even if you get life right on the rails and you're rolling and everything's great and it's been 3 years of shiny, happy, living the life that you want at the weight you want, and life happens sometimes, and you might get a little derailed, and you can go back anytime, right?
Absolutely, always. I mean, you're gonna move, you might switch jobs, people get sick, they go on vacation. Yeah. It's always a tool you have always to remind you that what you want to do. So why you got started in the first place.
Cool. So a huge community, all these different resources, from diet to exercise to accountability to community, to on the Facebook group, some free resources for people that want to dip their toe in first, of course. I know they, I guess they meet you where you'd like to be met at too. There's Facebook Messenger support, or there's all kinds of different, mediums. That's the world we live in today. I think it's run by millennials, so it's pretty tech savvy, right?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, all of the people that work for Lady Boss live the lifestyle themselves. We all are Lady Bosses. The company has changed our life in some sort of way. So we're all super dedicated. Our support staff, they work tirelessly to help all the women in the community, answer their questions, support them. I mean, it never ends. The support here never ends.
Right.
Because our mission is so powerful, and we're all so committed to it. And so, so whatever capacity you're here, we're happy that you're here, and we want to see you succeed.
Well, I know how well I understand the business side of Lady Boss as well, and that's kind of, like I said, where I came in from, looking for it is so successful, and that's why, because of the support, and no business is successful if it doesn't produce results. So,
absolutely.
So I mean, there's that testament. I mean, Lady Boss, as far as online, I don't want to pigeonhole it into online weight loss, whatever it is, but I mean, is kind of ripping it. They're the gold standard these days.
Oh my gosh, Lady Boss is exploding, and it's not because we're great at business or we're whatever. It's because we sell a product that works. We offer a product that works, and women, so many different kinds of women are getting results from it. Real women, moms, working moms, career women, military women, nurses, they're getting real results. Yeah. So that's why it's exploding. And we've been able to help 1.4 million women in less than 3 years to lose weight and love themselves.
1.4 million?
1.4 million. We've grown in over 100 countries.
Yeah.
And out of those 1.4 million women, 170,000 of them have actually reached their weight loss goals and have been maintaining that.
Yeah. Wow.
And we take that. We take a lot of pride in that, because
totally
97% of women that lose weight, they end up gaining it all back plus some within 2 years of losing it.
Wow.
And so that's what makes us different. We're trying to put a big dent in that statistic.
Totally. Like we said at the start, anyone can lose, well, I shouldn't say anyone, but it's easy to lose. It's hard to maintain a life that keeps you on the rails, that keeps you at the weight, that keeps you, and that bottom line is support. We need a village, and it's, this is kind of the new generation of making sure that happens, and the tool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And, for me, I found that the biggest way to make that happen for yourself is to fall in love with this. I live a lifestyle that I love. I don't dread exercise. I don't dread healthy food. Like, I associate so much pleasure to those things.
Yeah, right. Good.
And that's why I'm able to do it, you know, consistently. I don't go to the gym hating it, talking myself out of it. You know, I live a lifestyle that I love, and I you know, love the food I eat, everything. It's so sustainable.
Yeah.
And so, you know, once you get into that mind frame that you love the lifestyle you're living, it's effortless. It's absolutely effortless.
You have to become it. Kind of, right? Exactly. Yeah. You have to embody.
I become a lady boss.
Yeah. That's you. And under Millie's professional profile, all she wrote was Lady Boss Angel, and professional experience Lady Boss for life. I love what I get in those forms when I get them sent back from people. It's great. So okay, this is, you know, I want to, you know, reiterate that weight can be a causative factor in having difficulty conceiving and maintaining a pregnancy to term. So it's such an important piece for so many, and to find, you know, resources that are doing what Lady Boss is doing, I think is just such a breath of fresh air. And I know that it may not be for absolutely everyone. Maybe it is, you know, but I want people to try it, you know, and jump in and commit, dive in. Like you said, it's necessary to embody it. And, you know, give it a year. You got to give anything a year, you know, and, but you got to really give it, you know, do what's necessary and listen and pay attention and go through the steps, right?
Right. There's definitely, you know, you can be interested, but you can't be just interested. You have to be committed.
Right.
And that's basically, you know, that's what's going to get you there. And
key.
You know, and you're so right, you know, taking care of yourself, being healthy. Like, there's so many women in our community that have those infertility challenges, like you were saying, and taking care of yourself, nutrition, exercise. I mean, it's amazing the things I've seen, you know, it be able to do for so many women and change their whole lives. So
awesome.
Yes. Go get signed up.
Yeah, go get signed up. If you're on the website or wherever, the link will be in the show notes to ladyboss.com. Otherwise, if you need, everything's there. If you need more information or want to chat or better understanding, go check it out. Otherwise, Millie, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. I think, you know, your message, agreeing to talk on the show, because I mean, it's important to hear from other women that what they're doing and how it's working, because there's so much crap out there, and that you know, can just kind of swallow you. And that's I was very discerning before, you know, I wanted to do a podcast on a weight loss or program or whatever it would be, because I really truly think that Lady Boss is different.
Yep, we certainly are. That's for sure. And we're proving it every single day, helping women to take back their lives, empower them to, you know, put themselves first, take care of themselves. Like you said before, self-love is not selfish. It's absolutely necessary. You know, you got to give the best of you, not what's left of you. So awesome. I'm there on the other side of the community to support all you ladies, cheer you on, and I'm just one of many. Cool. So you should get really excited to be a lady boss. Awesome, lady boss. I love it anyway. It's just so me too. It's so I know everything right now. It's so great. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Well, my only caveat, the last thing, is there ever going to be a man boss? Well, there's too many man bosses, right? Here's the thing, not really, but you know, there's so many husbands and boyfriends that start doing this lifestyle with their significant others, and they even write into Lady Boss and say, "Wow, thank you, Lady Boss." Oh yeah. Like, my wife is her mindset, her health, her happiness. Like, you know, our whole lives are improving. Yeah. So yes, absolutely, man bosses all the way. Jump all into. Just don't be in our Facebook group is all. Yeah, I don't think they want to be there anyway, so that's cool. All right, dear. Thank you so much, Millie, for coming on the show. And anyone's got questions, I'm sure they can find you or someone else to help them. Hey? Yeah. Hey, I'm here to help. Great. Okay. All right, dear. We will chat with you soon. Go get signed up, everyone. All right. Thanks, Dr. Spence. Okay. Bye.